Got the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 Blade HQ Exclusive with the DLC coated CPM S30V Tanto with the compound grind. St. Nick's knives, Native 5 Lightweight Red FRN with the CPM-4V blade, DLC coated. Both of these exclusives that just dropped last week. This one's a one and done, 600 pieces. This one is going to be rerun. You know, they said more is on the way. The Tanto was $192.95. It says more is coming. S30V. I think there was 1,200 on the first run. This has been a long time coming. I guess Spyderco has been teasing this for a very long time. I've never bought a Tanto blade in a folder before. A couple times I've thought about getting a cold steel. You know, they offer most of their knives, the Recon 1, and you know, a lot of them, the SR1 in a Tanto. I've never actually seen the need for one. And since I like the military family so much, I said, hey, what the heck, let's try it. The worst I could do is always, you know, pass it down the road on the exchange. You can see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with the DLC, but this is a hollow grind here because it is a thicker stock. You know, the way it's cut, it's not a full flat grind to give it strength. And then up here it's a flat grind, you know, to give a really robust tip. So you can see the difference. You know, in the tips right there. You know, obviously the slicing performance isn't going to be as good as a full flat grind, but if you are into, there's no reason why this knife can't be used, you know, for heavier work. It is a stronger platform, and especially with the compression lock. You know, I think the whole heavy use folder thing is overrated, but I mean, there are people out there that, you know, do some hard work with their folding knives. So this talks about the exclusive. Shows it combines a hollow ground primate bevel and a faceted flat ground tip, long swedge, unsharpened bevel on the spine to create exceptional balance and strength. I did notice in playing with it for 10 minutes that it's one of the only Spyderco besides the military you can flick out because it's a big heavy blade, but I think that because there's more material on the blade, it's, you know, a lot of it's ground off on a full flat grind. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it here in the camera, but you can gravity flick it. You know, it's coming out on its own. It's just hard to do it right here. I was able to get it up before. Where none of my other Spyderco PM2s you can wrist flick like that. At least not the ones I have, 9 or 10 of them. I've never been able to do it. It's not going to be an issue, I don't think. It's just got to be, you know, the heavier blade. I'm sure it's the detent's the same. You know, everything else feels the same on it. So the Native 5, there were 600 pieces. There's been 7 total St. Nick's exclusives. The Delica with the Hat 40, it was the same colors, but it was a Hat 40 blade, DLC coated. They had done the Para 3, the PM2, the Little Native, the Shaman, and the Mannix 2, and I think pretty much all of these were either between 300 to 400, but I don't remember. You know, this is a full 600 piece run. And it was $125. Went pretty quick, within 2.5 to 3 minutes. I've been having really good success with consistency. Not that the other knives aren't consistent, but there are, as people that have bought multiples of Spyderco, you will get, you know, variations in blade tightness and a little bit of detent. And all of these natives I've been getting, the natives and the native 5 lightweights have been very consistent grinds on the bevels, very straight, and just the action is just perfect. You can see it falls, it stops. I don't really a Spidey flick guy, but you can Spidey flick it. You know, this is how I pretty much open the knife, and I close it either like this, you know, one-handed. The action is just stellar. Here's the paperwork. Talks about the CPM-4V and the bidirectional FRN. This is some of the stuff that comes with the St. Nick's knives. So I have a couple of these now. You know, like a microfiber sunglass holder for the knife, and a sticker. It actually shows the Native 5 on there. I think all of them come with a sticker, and they all are, you know, whatever knife you're getting, the actual sticker has the knife on there. So the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, Blade HQ Exclusive, all blacked out, Tanto DLC S30V, and the Native 5 by St. Nick's Knives, CPM-4V with the DLC Red FRN.